Hello and welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're going to draw some ghosts today. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing okay. Hope things are going well for you right now. We are in fact going to be drawing some ghosts. I do these ghost drawings for the FilmCow Patreon every month, and it's been a while since I've live streamed my drawings. So I thought, why not do it now? I got a little bit of time, and I gotta draw these ghosts and their butts. So the moment is now. I use these A6 cards. That's the size. They're paneled. A6 paneled cards. Let's zoom in on this paneling real quick. Look at the paneling. Let's get a close up of the paneling. This is high quality paneling right there. You don't get paneling like this anymore. Except that you do, because this is modern paper. So in fact, this is the only paneling you get anymore. Yeah, this is the, these are the cards that I use. Now, the drawings that I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be doing them a little bit differently. And I'll tell you why. Usually when I've been doing these, I've been busting out the fountain pens. You know, grabbing a fountain pen, doing the drawing. But I have all of these ink vent inks, and I'll tell you what that is. Here's my my ink vent inks. Every year, this ink company, Diamine, I can never remember how it's pronounced. They come out with this ink vent calendar, where every day you open a little panel and there's an ink inside. It's a lot of fun. If you enjoy surprise fountain pen inks, which I do. But I haven't done a whole lot with these ink vent inks. You know, the ones that are very popular, they'll sell full bottles of. But these little samples, I haven't done a lot with. And so what I'm planning on doing today is using my dip pens and these ink vent inks. Doing the ghost drawings with those. So I guess we can get started. I'm gonna grab my favorite dip pen. This is by Sailor. I forget what they're called. Kuro? I don't know. It's a nice little dip pen. And we'll start with just whatever the first one is in this container. This is a shimmer ink. It's called Baltic Breeze. Let's see if we can zoom in on this Baltic Breeze shimmer. Because it's a shimmer ink, I'm gonna have to really shake it up. You can see all the shimmer collected at the bottom there. I gotta get a stereo microphone so I can do some ASMR. Just imagine that this is moving from your left ear to your right ear. Alright. Baltic Breeze. I've dipped the pen. Start with some text. It says, "So breezy." There is a nice shimmer here. Let me see if I can actually zoom in on the shimmer. Can you see the shimmer? I don't know. I think it might be, light might be too bright. Let me turn off the overhead light. Now it's too dark. And, oh, but you can see the shimmer a little bit. There it is. There's the shimmer. Let's draw a breezy ghost. I'm just gonna do a classic ghost here, nothing fancy. I always start with the nose. I don't know why, but I do. I always start with the ghost nose. Here's the butt, of course. Very important part of the ghost. Zoom in a little bit. Around this time I always sign before it's done, which is I think a faux pas, but I do it all the time. I know I'm going to be satisfied with my work, because if I'm not, I'm simply going to rip it up, and it won't have mattered. So breezy. This is a good ghost, but I think we can add more to the scene. For instance, it could be a triangle. Oh, I need to redip it. Ooh. Almost knocked over the bottle. Of all the ink bottles to knock over, a tiny one is, you know, not the worst, but still. Tiny ink bottle. There, we got the triangle. Triangle, of course, have their own face. A little bit less amused. By the breeze, but that's okay. And I'll put some other triangles around. Heaven isn't real, but hell is. It's pretty dope, though. It's almost Grecian. Everything is Hades. Even the heroes in the fields of Elysium must battle endlessly. Oh, they loved battling in life. You know what would be great? Eternity. Battling. Alright, that seems good for the first drawing. Thank you, Baltic Breeze. Do you feel this is sufficiently breezy? Man, this light. Here we go. It's good when the paper's far away, but as soon as I put this white paper right up to it, it's too light. Is that an Elysium thing? Yeah, it's these big fields that all the greatest heroes go to. They just fight endlessly. A lot of cultures had a sort of warrior's heaven. It's not really very heavenly. There was a limit to what many ancient cultures believed was due to people, what people could expect in the afterlife. No. Let's draw another ghost. Let's see, what's the next ink? Wilted Rose. Let's zoom in on this Wilted Rose right here. Wilted Rose, this is a standard ink. No shimmer in this one, this is just a rose what has wilted. I'm thinking this is going to be a lighter ink. I'm actually going to use a different dip pen. I'm going to try using... Let me see, I got this stub nib pen. Let's use that. Love all the work. Thanks for all you do. Of course. Have you heard The Table? It's an hour-long audio play. It's about a table. I don't know where you live, but it's available on YouTube, but also there's a phone number you can call to listen to it if you're in the United States. Or don't mind tremendous, unbelievable long-distance charges for listening to an hour-long audio play over the phone. 772-228-1248. I got my phone here. I could call it, but I do have the stream chat up on my phone, so. Let's try this Wilted Rose. This is a huge step. Let's see. Let's draw the ghost. I'm going to start with the nose. I think because of the wildness of this pen, I'm going to stick to the script. Just do a pretty standard ghost. Hard to sign this particular pen, but it's okay. Need more audio dramas. Yeah, I have more of them planned. I've been doing some audio shorts on the Patreon, but I do have full audio dramas planned for this year. Just put up one of the audio shorts a day or two ago. It's about Heracles and the Hydra. Let's get some... Oh, gotta dip it again. Ghosts always have fantastic booty. Yeah, I started drawing a whole lot of ghosts in different ways. I started drawing some wackier ghosts, and I didn't have quite the focus on the butts for a while, and I actually got complaints about it. I got a couple of people who are like, I haven't gotten a butt in 3 months. You son of a gun. So I've cut back a little bit on the experimentation. This does seem like the color of a wilted rose. So, good job. I don't do a ton of these drawings with stub nibs. I haven't quite mastered them. But whoever gets this, gonna have a unique ghost drawing. Very unlike the other ones. Squiggles, birds, no. It's just the sort of squiggles you get in any kind of ghost zone. Alright, the next ink is called, in essence, Wishing Tree. This is a chameleon ink, which I've never really understood what the chameleon inks are outside of the fact that they're shimmer inks. I think the idea is that they're supposed to look different, maybe when they dry or maybe on different paper. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't really noticed a big difference between the shimmer inks and the chameleon inks. So the shimmer ink. I use my my glass dip pen now. Why not? Wishing tree. I have an evil wish. Alright. Remember the giving tree? This is this tree that, like, gets absolutely mauled by this kid. It's just a deeply disturbing story. I have an evil wish. Now let's, I'm gonna start with an eyeball here, actually. Let's put another eyeball over here. Let's get another one over in this spot. Adam, thank you for the $2. How much are ghost drawings? It's on the Patreon. It's the $25 tier. The envelopes that are sent out come with the ghost drawing, the trading card of the month, as well as a sticker. And all of the other Patreon perks. Give this one quite the butt. Which is better for you, Super Chats or Patreon? Patreon takes a little bit less. I don't know. I'm actually on like a legacy Patreon plan. I've been on it for a while, and because of that, the amount that they take is less than they take from like newer Patreon people. But you know, the super chats are just like, that's entirely a like just show of support. The Patreon, you do get some other stuff from it. Let's draw some spirals. Been working on my next cartoon. New cartoons come out every month. Or sometimes it's not a cartoon, sometimes it's a audio play, sometimes it's some other project. But I am working on the next cartoon. I have 2 possible projects, which might be the one coming out this month. Let's see which one comes along first. Yeah, it's apparently good on the spiral. I'll put one more spiral up here. Perfect. Always appreciate the trading cards and stickers. Look forward to that every month. have enough now. I bought a card holder book thing online. Nice. Alright, well that was Wishing Tree. What's the next one? Noble Fur. Noble Fur, and this one is a Starbright. I have no idea what that means. I do not remember what Starbright means. It appears to be another shimmer. Whenever there's a weird phrase being used for the ink, it's probably just a shimmer. Probably a shimmer ink. It's my sailor again. Let's boot back up. Okay. I think these are just like very shimmery. Oh yeah. Let me show you this shimmer. Oh, you can just see it from there. Get the light down again. And, wow, look at that. The amount of shimmer is unbelievable. There is genuinely just so much shimmer here. It's just so sparkly. How many Pocket Man cards were there? I don't know the exact number. Like, I'm always adding more Pocket Man cards to the mix. I know someone set up like a website that has like a list of Pocket Man cards on it, and it's missing at least 15 of them. I don't know what the exact number is, but like, it doesn't have Gary. There's a Pocket Man card that's just called Gary. It's just a guy. His name is Gary. I don't think Gary's on the Pocket Man cards list. It's more than 11. Oh yeah, definitely more than 11. What's this ink again? Noble Fur. From the Diamine Ink Vent calendar. Gotta dip again. Gotta dip. Alright, and let's get some orbs in here. Cat Scallion's approaching. You might see Scallion. I don't think you've seen Scallion on the stream before, but Scallion's here. Hey, Scallion. No, she just walked right by. Scallion is very independent. Well, more so than Pancake. We're still introducing them. It's taking forever. But right now, Pancake's in Scallion's area and Scallion's in Pancake's area. Do you like the term FilmCow cinematic universe? No, it's a little too corporate marketing kind of thing. It's also not really how I do my art. Like, every artist has some sort of common thread that goes throughout their work, but yeah, the cinematic universe is very much like a IP kind of product view of art. I don't know. Oh, that was a beautiful ghost. Let's this off. Oh, hey Scallion. This channel got me back into art after like 3 years. Glad to hear it. I love art. I don't know. I feel like that's the thing that I live for the most. It's art. I know my art looks like this, but I love art. I genuinely, truly believe that art is one of the most important forms of human expression, and everyone, no matter their skill level, could benefit from the process of creating art. Consider yourself an artist. That would be really weird if I didn't. Considering that that's what I've spent my entire life doing. Just imagine, like, someone goes to one of those vocational schools for HVAC repair, does an apprenticeship for 2 years, and then spends the next couple decades doing HVAC repair. Someone's like, you consider yourself an HVAC repair person? No. Forest Gâteau. Scented. I think this is a cake. You're not going to be able to smell this ink, but that's okay. I don't really like scented inks. I have a very bad sense of smell to begin with, and the stuff that they add to make the ink scented, it also makes the ink worse as ink. Kind of little. Oh, you can't see it. There's a dot. There's a dot of ink that's spilled on the paper right there. So that particular card I'm going to use for testing later. All right. Oh, it's just not coming out. It's the ink. It does not flow. Let me re-dip it. There we go. I think it's supposed to smell kind of like cherry. I think this is like a chocolate cherry cake. Well, well, well. This drawer really. Kind of pissy ghost. Getting a little ink on my finger, but that's okay. Well, it's running out already. Not in love with this scented ink. Not in love with it. Alright, let's have a little kind of comb over. Sometimes I like drawing these weird blob things that have partial faces. Sometimes it's just a mouth. Sometimes it's a mouth and eyes. They're always lumped up though. Oh my god. My cat Scallion is where she's not supposed to be. She's very high up. She is on the top of the cabinet. She's not supposed to be up there. Very real possibility this is the first time anyone's ever used scented ink to draw ghost thoughts. Well, I have before. I've drawn ghosts with these inks before. So this is not the first time, but let's have some little stars too. It is interesting the things that we think are important as humans. And the things that we think are not important. Like, right now, the crew of Artemis 2 has traveled furthest away from the planet than any human being has ever traveled. And I do believe, like, I think this is an important milestone. I do think that this is important. But here's something interesting that you can do. You can, for instance, take your hands, and on one hand, you can draw a ghost with a kissy face. And on the other hand, you can draw another ghost with another kissy face. And then you can jump up in the air and smack your hands together to make them kiss. And all of a sudden, you are the human being who has traveled the farthest away from the Earth with two drawings of ghosts on their hands that are kissing. Like, just nobody's ever done that before, so by just jumping up, you have traveled the furthest away from the Earth while doing that. And you can create all sorts of these little accomplishments, and probably no one will care, even though it is as true as the Artemis 2 astronauts going furthest from the Earth. You know what I'm doing next time on a plane? Yeah. See, you can get even further away on the plane and do something like that. But you can also just jump as long as what you're doing is unique enough. Okay, this is Icy Lilac. This is also a shimmer. Alphazar, thank you for the $2. What did I come home to? I don't know. What did you come home to? What's in your home right now? Is there anything peculiar in your home? Is there anything strange right now inside of your home? What have you come home to? Only you know. You and the government. And Amazon, if you have a ring thing. Mr. Croup, thank you for the $10. All my art gets brought back to the anxiety of making a change, just making a change, and working with the consequences, muting some things and enhancing others. Am I detecting anything similar here? The anxiety of making a change, working with the consequences. I'm not 100% sure what you're saying there, but sure. I'm trying to understand it. I think I understand what you're saying. Oh, hello, Scallion. Scallion's here. Oh, hey. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, she knows she's been where she wasn't supposed to be, so she thought I was gonna grab her. But no, I'm not gonna grab you. It's okay. She's got a little sleepy spot next to the desk here. How are Scallion and Pancake getting along? They still aren't. I mean, it's better than it had been. So when we feed them and stuff, they eat right next to each other. And they're like right there. They're like right up on each other. And they will eat. It's a nice little truce. They'll eat right next to each other. It's no problem. But after they eat, they both go their separate ways. And we cannot leave them together or else they will fight. So, like, they have made progress. It's just, we still haven't gotten to the point where we can just have them together. I see lilac, here we come. So very cold. Really like the audio shirt. Heracles and the Hydra. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I like doing the audio shorts. I've done a lot of audio shorts where the idea is one that it's not really monetizable on YouTube anymore. But as an audio short for the Patreon, it worked. I think I need to dip it again. Malfazar, thank you for the $2. Got 20 knockoff Lombi pens. Need to get a real one. Need to get one of those real ones. I still can't believe how many fake Lamis I get. I knew it was possible to get a fake one, but the fact that all of my Lami safaris were fakes. Very sad. I got real ones now, though. Got them from Atlas Stationers. Great stationery company. Dang it. They aren't labeled as Lami, but they are the same design. Yeah, see, mine were labeled as Lami, and they were fake. Yeah, there's a couple of Chinese companies that make, like, essentially like knockoff Lami safaris, but they don't try to pretend they're actually Lami safaris. It's just kind of the same design, and that's fine. But there are a lot of counterfeits. I'm gonna draw some cubes. No, I'm gonna draw some squares. I was thinking about doing cubes, but I think just squares is fine. Anyone here use fountain pens? I've been very into fountain pens. I think what pushed me into using fountain pens was primarily, well, it was two things. One, it was Gmail constantly trying to get me to reply to emails using AI responses. And two, it was YouTube trying to get me to reply to comments with AI responses. It's absolutely useless. So I've started to get really into older forms of communication. Been writing lots of physical letters. Sent off 500 physical letters, handwritten letters last year. 502. Nice thing about a handwritten letter, outside of the novelty of it in 2020, whatever, outside of the novelty of it, you can be pretty confident that if someone sends you a handwritten letter, it has not been written by AI. Someone who sends a handwritten letter is probably not using AI to write it. I want to get one. Used to use a feather dip pen. I don't know what happened to it. Interesting. Yeah, I've never used a quill. You just generate it and handwrite it. You can, like, it's possible, but you know, the whole Venn diagram thing. The Venn diagram of people who in 2026 are handwriting letters. The Venn diagram of people who are using ChatGPT to write responses. It's two different circles. Lemon and lime, another chameleon. Lemon. Alpha, I'm gonna give you the $2. Now you just need a movable type press. That's the next step. I feel like there's a number of things that, like, machine learning can be useful for. And it's none of the stuff that companies want to produce. It's like, I don't know. If I have like a large data set, it could be helpful to have a machine learning program like sort it into various ways, which, you know, you then have to double check or whatever, but there's a lot of busy work stuff that I feel like could be reduced with these sort of systems. But those sort of tools are not the tools that are going to make some tech company $100 trillion. So they don't really care about that kind of stuff. Alright. Lemon and lime. Lemon. I made a lemon soup yesterday. It's Greek. It's called avgelemeno. Delightful. Lemon. This is very light. This might be too light, but because of the overhead light, you can't even really see it. Is this lemon lime? Yeah, kind of. Life. Well, I'm gonna finish this drawing. But I do think it's probably too light. Probably shows up better in person. Yeah, it's legible in person. Get one more dip. Yeah, this lemon lime. It's so light. I'm gonna do triangles, but I'm gonna fill in the triangles. So they're a little darker. Nice to see FilmCow still being creative and making stuff through 18 years on YouTube. Yeah, and however many years on Newgrounds before that. I mean, I don't have many other skills. Always wanted to be an artist. Very grateful that that's what I can do. New videos every month. I have a couple of larger projects in the works too. With Scuffy, been working on an Agent Kit Kat feature film that's slowly coming along. Got a video game in the works. Bunch of stuff. But in the meantime, new videos every month. Marley. This is a standard ink. Marley and Marley. One of the two best Christmas Carol adaptations. Marley and Marley. It's the other great adaptation. It's just called The Christmas Carol, but it's... I don't... Let me see if I can figure out what year they came out. I think it was in the 80s. It's this specific version that I think is genuinely extraordinary. Scrooged? No. I mean, Scrooge is fine. It's just not. 1984. Christmas Carol, 1984. Oh, no, it's not. Starring George C. Scott. He played the military general guy in Doctor Strangelove. They're gonna see the big board! But yeah, that one and the Muppet version. those are the two best Christmas carols. $1984, you mean? Is that not what I said? Did I not say 1984? I thought I said 1984, but... Alright. I've waited too long. Dip it again. Get it flowing. I always wonder when there's some artist from olden times, and by olden times I mean like 20 years ago, who has actually stopped posting stuff online, like new work. I just kind of wonder what they're doing. It's very hard making a living as an artist. I've been extremely lucky that I've been able to keep doing this for so long. But it has been a constant struggle. It's not been easy. Not the making art part. That part has been, you know, that's what I would be doing no matter what. But making a living off of it, very hard. I've seen many artists who are much more how do I put this? They have much more vibrant and interesting art than I do. I'm a big defender of my own art. I love my own art. But I have seen artists that I personally, by my own values, would consider better artists who just absolutely have not been able to make money off of their work. It's very difficult. And when I do see someone kind of drop out of the scene, I kind of wonder what they're up to. I hope that they're doing okay. Because I don't think many people, like many artists, just like lose the interest in art. I think there are some who, if you get like very wealthy, you might. I think great wealth kills a lot of things within a person. But I think in most cases it's the opposite. It's like the lack of enough money to pay the bills. It's kind of makes things impossible. Jenna Marbles. Jenna Marbles. She's someone who at least, like, she made enough money that, you know, when she stopped doing stuff, she's all set. She's one of the few, like, YouTubers who I think has, like, made enough to be independently wealthy. I don't actually know her financial situation, but that would be my guess. Although you never really know. She seemed like she was very smart with a lot of her decisions in terms of the business side of things. Although there are people who legitimately think that I'm a millionaire, as opposed to someone who has zero savings and gets by month to month. I think people just assume that, like, if you got a lot of views, that means you also got a lot of money. Could be the case. Usually not. YouTube animators get $1 million. $1 million. Sleigh ride. Extreme sheen. Sheen is this this quality where, like, the ink has a secondary color that's visible at certain angles. There was a animator I followed way back in the day. Originally, like, this is pre-YouTube. He had a website and also would post stuff on Newgrounds. This was Sam Nelson. You're on this website, Ebola World. Had this show, Taco Man. As well as a number of other animations. Remember there was one with the old man. I don't remember anything else about the old man, but there was an old man. At some point, he started doing these videos based on the game Dead by Daylight, I think, and those really took off. And he was doing those for a while. Then there was, I don't know, I think he burnt out. I know there was some drama. there was some drama. He made a couple of jokes that were not particularly great, but then people absolutely, like, just started dogpiling on him, and he did not handle the response very well, and he just sort of stopped, and has not been seen since. I don't know what happened to Sam Nelson. Sam Nelson. When I was first getting into animation, I emailed Sam Nelson because I liked his work, and he very graciously answered a bunch of questions about the program Flash, which I think was Macromedia back then. I think it was still a Macromedia program. And he answered my questions, so thank you, Sam. Shout out, Sam. He was very prolific back in the day. With the amount of animations he pumped out. I shouldn't say pumped out, because that makes it sound like they were like low effort, but they were extremely high effort. He put a lot of extremely high effort animations out. Looks like he uploaded a new video today. No, you're incorrect. The channel, I believe, has recently started posting, like, old clips or compilations and pretending they're new videos, because I think based on what I've seen in the comments, and I do not know if this is correct. It's just stuff I've seen in the comments. I think he sold his YouTube channel to some company who's now earning money off of the revenue and re-uploading stuff to try to make a few extra dollars out of it. So I think I don't know that it's him anymore, but it's definitely not new stuff. Oh. Yeah, I gotta dip again. Gotta dip it. There's a couple of animators that I would love to know where they are now. There was this YouTube animator, Damn Hooligan. I have no idea where she went. She stopped posting stuff decades ago. And it's just like, there's some people, just never gonna hear from them again. Just never gonna. Hope she's doing okay. I hope she's still animating. Seth, thank you for the $2. I miss Vulo lives. There will be more Vulo stuff. One of my favorite people, Vulo, face borrower. There will be more Vulo. Alright. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, this has got like a green sheen. So, let's see if you can see the sheening. Kind of. It's red and then it's also got green in it. It's interesting. I like the ink. That water's getting pretty gunked up, so I'll probably start using a different water. This is a standard ink. It's called Tundra. 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 Camera you're using for this? I don't remember what the model is. It's like a OBS bot thing, unrelated to OBS. I forget what the model is. OBS bot. I don't know. It's a decent camera, and my favorite bit and parts of the camera is that it has controls that integrate with Stream Deck, so I can just hit a button to zoom in, zoom out, zoom into specific points, all sorts of stuff. Makes it good for this particular type of stream or when I'm doing letter writing. Tundra. Welcome to the Tundra TM. There we go. Found the zooming thing cool. Yeah, it's a nice feature. There's a few cameras that have this sort of feature, but this is the only one I found that has like this sort of integration with Stream Deck. I have another camera that's slightly better quality, but does not have as nice of a zoom. I think the quality difference between the two is kind of negligible with YouTube streaming quality, though. I just don't think the way YouTube compresses it, it's actually going to matter a lot, but... you know, if I was filming for some sort of 4K video, I would use the other camera, probably. Welcome to the tundra. I'm gonna put some little wavies. This is not really what a tundra looks like, but it's not necessarily a tundra, it's the tundra, TM. So who knows what that is? That could be anything. Do you understand? Do you understand me? It could be anything. Beautiful. Chilly Nights is the next one. This is a star bright, so a lot of shimmer. Showed my mom the grimace of self. I think she loved it deep down, but she didn't really say much. It's not really one I would show my mom. Like, I didn't show my own mother. I don't really know that my mom would have really gotten it. It was very funny how angry that one made people, though. I knew it would, but it was funny. There's something funny about, like, getting really angry about a political thing in the comment section to a grimace foot fetish video. Jason stirring the pot steel. Oh, it's been a while since I put something out that anyone was angry about. The time had come. People are like that. Yeah. The political stuff was out of nowhere. Yeah. It was. It's called a rug pull. It's there to invoke a strong reaction. Alright. Wonder if they ever got that body pile sorted out. Probably not. Chilly Nights. Let's see. The long con, you lure them in with a decade of unicorns and llamas, and then boom, politics. I mean, my stuff has had politics in it from from the beginning. it's always been always been very political. Like, not every video, but like, you know, one of my early videos, the cloak. You know, the cloak is the physical manifestation of Cold War American paranoia. And it's funny, I feel like for a while, like when I made that cartoon, the political center of it was so out of date that I don't think it even read as political to people. But like, you could watch it now and you're like, oh, a lot of this is just stuff RFK Jr. says. It has suddenly become more relevant when it wasn't at the time of release. I don't usually do tongues on my ghosts, but I'm doing a tongue here. A lot of the political videos are less popular. Some of my political stuff was like my most popular early stuff, and then more recently, whenever I do a political thing, that thing tends to do better numbers on YouTube. Not for good reasons, just because YouTube sees that people are commenting on it more and send it out to more people. Like the Grimace video is my most popular video of like the last year. My stuff doesn't get all that many views anymore, but that one still did all right. Yeah, the cloak, Heart of America. Early on, like very early on. Most of my stuff was very obviously political, but less popular than Charlie and such. Well, the Charlie the Unicorn finale is very political. There's a great YouTube channel, Sin Squad, actually did a video essay on the politics of that, which I recommend. Good video. Maybe I should do some orbs. Over the last 2 decades being on YouTube, I pretty much consistently see comments from people who, like, have arrived on a video and realized for the first time that there's, like, a political layer to it. And I've gotten very angry about that. And it is funny to, like, now have decades of this exact kind of response. Sometimes people will ask me why I abandoned the Spatula Madness movie I was working on back in 2006. I abandoned it in 2009. My channel had taken off by that point, and I was just doing a lot of other stuff, and my art was progressing. I was just in a different place. But the Spatula Madness movie, had it been released, the entire thing was literally about the Iraq War. The entire story was about the Iraq War. Like, you should finish that movie. Like, it's not really relevant anymore. I mean, it is relevant in terms of, like, you know, the United States has never stopped doing useless wars, but could reboot it about Iran, reboot it about any American war, I guess. Never really going to be an end to those. It's possible to watch it? No, it never made. I put the script up on the Patreon. And there was a handful of scenes that I put up on the channel, but was oh yeah. One other like when I got that comment recently from someone who was like, this is out of nowhere, your stuff has never had politics in it before. I was thinking back to the video I did in 2013 where a literal George Zimmerman shows up. Just George Zimmerman appears. That's another one people were angry about. Got the exact same kind of comments in that one that I got from the Grimace video. Alright. Cranberry. Oh my god, it's drying out already. Like your videos with the storyteller telling spooky stories about the CIA. Completely non-political. I made political figures a punchline. The Gourd 2 that far back. Oh yeah, the Gourd 2. It was like from 2002, 2003, something like that. Yeah. I love berries. The truth is, like, it's completely fine if you don't care for that stuff. If you don't want to watch a video that is firmly in the political realm, like that's fine. There was many points in my life in which I've just, you know, wanted to watch either something that was deeply political or something that was not deeply political. Sometimes you're just not in the mood. Sometimes you're never in the mood. Whatever. That's okay. But it is very funny when people try to argue with me about my own art. You've never done this before. Not even one time. Sup, I'm Josh. Thank you for the 199. Hi, Jason. Glad your mom is doing well. Thank you. Yeah, people were extremely generous with the GoFundMe. They've got movers hired. They've got a place set up that they're moving to. There was a bit of a snag initially. They rented this place, and the plumbing simply did not work. It took, so they got the keys to the place on the 4th, no, the 2nd, and it was just like yesterday that the plumbing got turned on. Should have been on day 1. And this wasn't like them like needing to contact a utility company. There was simply an issue. There was a problem that the rental company was not proactive on. But it's been resolved, and they're moving soon. Alright. Got back from holiday in Japan. Went to so many high-end stationery stores. Itoya and Ginza. Kakamori in Shibuya. Oh, I love Kakamori paper. Take stationery so seriously. Selection's amazing. Yeah, I've imported a lot of stationery from Japan. Lots and lots and lots of extremely good paper. Love Japanese stationery. Alright, I think that'll be good for now. Let this one dry. Done a lot of ghosts. If you'd like one of these ghosts, patreon.com/FilmCow. Some good drawings. Sup, I'm Josh. Thank you for the 199. Hope Mom and Butch have a great life with their cats. Yeah, they have a ton more options available to them now. Like, the current place that they're moving in is a temporary thing. Like, this will be for the next year as they find a more permanent solution. They didn't really have the time to find a good permanent solution because of the extremely short time frame they were given by their landlords, but they've got the funds to do what they want now, so very happy about that. Alright, yeah, I guess that'll be it. Had a good time drawing all of these ghosts. all of these beautiful ghosts. I'll do another one of these at some point. I'm doing my regular Video Game Valley stream later tonight. Hope to see you there. If not, I'll see you one other day, some other day. Have a great day, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Farewell. Goodbye.